It was a bright, sunny morning as Jason skipped his way to school. The hallways buzzed with the usual morning energy. As he approached his classroom, something on the floor caught his eye crisp. $10 bill lying just by the door. He bent down and picked it up. Glancing around, the hallway was surprisingly empty for a moment. No one was there. For a split second, a tempting thought popped into his head. Wow, $10. I could buy that new comic book I've been eyeing, or maybe a whole bunch of snacks later. It was a fleeting thought, like a little whisper. But just as quickly, he shook his head, clutching the bill firmly. No, he whispered to himself, it's not mine. He knew what he had to do. He started his mission right away. He began walking up and down the hallway, his eyes scanning for anyone who looked worried or was searching for something. He approached every student he met, his voice quiet but clear. Hey! Excuse me, did you happen to drop $10? One by one, they all shook their heads. Nope. Not me, they'd say. Before rushing off to class, Jason didn't get discouraged. When the bell rang for break time, Jason's quest continued. He headed straight for the bustling cafeteria. The smell of lunch filled the air, but Jason wasn't thinking about food. He made his way to the counter and politely asked the staff, Hi. Has anyone reported losing some money? The kind lunch lady smiled at him but shook her head. No, sweetie, not yet. But it's good of you to ask. Still no luck. It felt like he was a detective on a very tricky case. Many kids might have given up by then, thinking they had tried their best. But not Jason. He knew there was one more place to go. He walked purposefully to his teacher's desk and explained the whole story, holding out the $10 bill. I found this by the door this morning, he said, and I've asked everyone I could find, but I can't find who it belongs to. His teacher's face softened. And she looked at him with a proud expression. Jason, that is incredibly honest of you, she said. Clearly moved by his effort. Let's go see the principal. I'm sure she can help. Together, they walked to the principal's office. The principal listened intently as Jason recounted his morning adventure. When he finished, she smiled warmly. You did the absolute right thing. Jason, she said, your integrity is something to be very proud of. Let's help find the owner. Together. A moment later, a voice echoed through the school speakers. It was the principal. Attention students and staff. A $10 bill has been found and turned into the office. If you believe you have lost this money, please come to the principal's office to claim it. Just a few minutes passed before the office door creaked open. A small, quiet boy from another class stood there, clutching his backpack straps so tightly his knuckles were white. He looked nervous. He spoke softly, his voice barely a whisper. I think that might be my money, he explained. My parents couldn't pack me a lunch today, so they gave me that money to buy food from the cafeteria. The room fell silent. You could feel the relief and the emotion in the air. The boy's story made it clear just how important that $10 was. Jason didn't hesitate. He stepped forward and handed the bill to the boy. A huge, grateful smile spread across the boy's face, and his eyes started to well up with tears. Thank you, he said, his voice thick with emotion. Thank you so much. The principal praised Jason in front of everyone, celebrating his kindness and honesty. But it wasn't the applause or the praise that made Jason feel proud. It was the look on the other boy's face. It was the warm feeling in his own chest, knowing he had helped someone who really needed it. That day, Jason learned a powerful lesson, one that he would carry with him forever. Doing the right thing isn't always the easiest choice, but the feeling you get from helping someone else is worth more than any amount of money. A small act of honesty can completely change someone's day, and sometimes that kindness ripples out in ways we can't even imagine. Always choose to be honest. Always choose to be kind. Because even the smallest good deed can make the biggest difference in the world. Thanks so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. See you next time.